Batman issue in 95 heads into the past where Batman speeds into Gotham. Asked by Alfred if he's thinking about the bodies, Bruce says he isn't, but Alfred knows he is, knowing he isn't sleeping since the case begun, and he's been constantly looking at the victims' scared faces at the chemical factory. Alfred also knows he's been looking into the camera operator who gave this villain what he needed for his ransom videos for the diamond magnate he captured. Alfred asks how many this Joker character has killed, learning of a staggering 24 kills. However, Bruce expects to find more at the water reservoir. Bruce knows that this won't end tonight, since Joker's motivations are beyond what he's encountered, and feels like an oversimplification to call the Joker insane, since in his other cases there have been a reason and method, but to Joker, people are just meat, and in his eyes, the city and the world are already dead. Alfred can tell that there is something more to this, so Bruce thinks that all of these kills are some sort of test to understand Batman's limits, and Joker knows he's going to lose, but next time they face off, he knows what to do, and then he'll know what to do the time after that, and after that. As Batman arrives at the facility, he knows the battle will never end. Alfred says that he won't be fighting alone, since he isn't letting his master fight a murder clown all by himself. In the present, Batman blasts into the Gotham aqueduct as the news reports on a Wayne Enterprises hostile takeover, as Bruce's embezzlement scheme has come to light, showing that he's been using money to support Batman. Joker's clown thugs give chase to the Batmobile as the news reports that Harlan Graves, Wayne Enterprises' new legal counsel, along with the new board of directors, have demanded Batman hand over all his illegally acquired technology. The Joker thugs fire a javelin missile at the Batmobile, hitting it and causing it to explode. The thugs, however, find that Batman isn't there, calling Punchline and telling her the car was just yet another decoy. Punchline says it doesn't matter since they've almost hacked into the main computer at Wayne Enterprises. At Wayne Enterprises, Punchline finishes her acupuncture torture of Lucius Fox, wanting to know the name of the place that they are in, since Joker always loved Batman's little names for his things. Despite the Joker venom coursing through his veins, Lucius refuses to give any of the information. However, Punchline manages to get the name out of him, which Lucius calls the Hibernaculum, the place where bats breed. She knows he's been making many new toys in the factory, as Lucius wants to know where Joker has gone, so Punchline asks where would he go when you suddenly get $100 billion. In Park Row, Joker goes shopping, given a tour of the Monarch Theatre, learning that the Wayne murder nearby was partly the reason why the theatre and the area was shut down. The old owner says that he used to think he could hear the gunshots from the projectionist booth, but he can't remember if that was actually real or if it was just a story he would tell people who would listen. Soon the man notes that he can hear people down in the abandoned theatre, but Joker says it's just probably the wind. The man brushes it off as such, saying that he's going to miss this place, knowing over the years Bruce Wayne has tried to buy it a few times, but now he can't say no to Joker, especially thanks to the copious amounts of money the villain is offering him, thinking that he might go back to the small town he is from and buy it for him and his grandkids. Joker begins looking through the old film reels in the projectionist booth, but the man says that he won't find what he wants there, knowing that people don't want to see something they've seen hundreds of times before. Joker knows that people always say that, but never mean it, knowing people do want something new, but they also want to see it peeled back to find layers they never saw before. The man again asks about the sounds in the theatre as Joker finds the Mark of Zorro film, telling the man that they should join the people in the audience for the show. Joker points out the theatre below them, which is now filled with laughing corpses, and soon the rest of Gotham will be joining them all. At Wayne Enterprises, Harlan Graves arrives to meet Bullock, telling them that there is an injunction to stop the police harassing Wayne Enterprises' new owners. Bullock, however, knows that Harlan's client is the Joker, and he can gum up the courts and City Hall all he wants, but he and his men know the truth. Harvey knows Joker stole the company out from Wayne, and he is a mass murderer, so Harlan can take that injunction and shove it up his ass. Harlan threatens to take away the police's new headquarters, but Harvey reminds him that it was Bruce Wayne who bought that for him, not the company. Graves heads off as the cops tell Harvey that he's losing this battle, and Harvey knows that they are all losing. Graves heads to his offices, telling his driver to keep the car running before heading inside to meet his men, revealing himself to be the underbroker. As Batman, who was disguised as the driver, changes into his suit, Underbroker wants a list of all his clients' recent investments, telling his men that Joker is planning on buying every single movie theater in the city, not just the big chains but the art house theaters as well. Batman listens in from outside, learning Joker's plan before activating his sonar lenses, locating everyone at Wayne Enterprises. Moving further up the building, he activates the building's new Batcave system. Entering the Batcave, he tells the computers to find Joker, but Punchline attacks from the shadows, confronting the Dark Knight and telling him Lucius told her all about the 6 micro caves around the building. Punchline knows that Batman planned for every attack on Gotham and a different cave for different crises, but this one was her favorite since this one he hadn't earned yet, and it was to be unlocked once Batman, Bruce, and Lucius had finished building the new Gotham they envisioned. She presses a button and says she likes the new batsuit Batman would have worn had he succeeded, liking the shiny new colors and how it's not like the Dark Knight at all. Bruce says that he's never seen this suit before, and Lucius says he never even designed it either, and he found it on his computer files, thinking Bruce made it. Punchline laughs, thinking them both crazy, saying that now they don't get their beautiful city or cool future batsuits. Batman soon falls under the effects of the Joker venom, which Punchline says she has had pumped into the cave, revealing that she is immune to it. She says the poison has been improved with some fear toxin along with some venom so that it won't kill the hero. Batman runs from the cave, moving towards the opening as he hears Alfred's voice telling him he's going backwards. Outside, a Joker-fied Batjet has arrived as Alfred continues to tell him to get out of there. Batman knows that Alfred is dead and isn't real as the jet fires on him as he exits, blowing up the cave. Batman issue 95 was a pretty great opening act to the Joker War that for a moment actually got pretty meta with its storyline, with Joker actually referencing that, yeah, we're having another big Joker-centric story and we've had all of them before, as almost every new writer on this ongoing seems to want to go straight to Joker, but this one will hopefully reveal some new layers about these characters that we've never even seen. I like that level of self-awareness on James Tynan's part, and it made me enjoy the issue a lot more. He knows what he's offering to people and he is telling us what that is. The new Batsuit reveal was pretty cool and I really like the design of it, as well as it's even better that it's kind of obviously been designed by Alfred in secret, but at the same time it could also just be a complete illusion of the Joker toxin. For what could have been a run-of-the-mill Joker versus Batman story, Joker War is off to a great start, and I really like Batman being at complete odds with the Joker for a change, and Joker actually getting all of the cool toys this time. There's no hidden Deus Ex Machina somewhere, at least not for now, and I don't think there will be. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.